Kentucky. We just headed out from Dragon Cycles in Frankfort, Kentucky, and now on our way to Owensboro, Kentucky. I'm really excited to be able to bring this to you. Kind of like the signature said just a moment ago, ride with us, join us. Hope you're enjoying the experiences, but hit that subscribe button, join the ride with us, and
I think I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you kind of tend to have that down.
My arm was up like
Yeah,
this.
your arm was definitely behind your head there. So
this was kind of a long day because we didn't get to leave till later because we had to wait on the tire, which we were just so grateful that we were able to get that done. And Dragon Cycles was so accommodating to us, let us hang out in their area to see all those bikes that they had in their shop, and they were really, really great to work with. So if you're ever in the area and you need anything done on your bike, Dragon Cycles is the way to go.
Yeah, and we have a video on that. You can check it out at You Won't Believe This, because it pretty much almost shut us down.
Yeah, really could have derailed our trip.
Oh my goodness, it could have been really bad.
So thankful that we were able to get up and going so quickly.
And that is the voice of none other than
Shannon.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Shannon.
So she gets to join, our videos, gets to be a part of this with me. And so I really appreciate you being a part of this and us being able to collaborate and connect together to bring these videos to you. So again, this is us going to Fort Knox. The scenery is just unbelievable. Like through here, as you can see, the windy roads are kind of taking us in different places. And the cornfields are around us again, and we don't really.
And it was later in the day because we had to wait. So it was hotter this day. And
And as you can tell, the sun is in front of us.
Yeah.
So we are driving
hot.
directly into the sun.
Pretty hot.
The entire time.
This road was so pretty.
Yeah. And look at those walls next to us over there. Those are kind of overhanging. You can't really see it from the video as much, but they do hang close over the highway there, the road. And,
all the roads were so pretty.
Yeah, it was just unbelievable having the 2-lane roads that we went on, and really tried to get the best exposure on this experience of driving through. So I sped up the video so you can really see like just the natural habitat of the trees and everything around us. It was just so beautiful everywhere we traveled in the landscape. Yeah. As you can see, the sun is also going down too.
Right in front of our face. So hot.
Oh my goodness. It was definitely melting hot.
Yeah.
But we are on our way actually to what would be on our next video, where we get to do an adventure of taking a ferry over the river. And
stay tuned.
Yeah, you got to stay tuned. Come see us on that one. That was a unique experience. I know none of us had ever been or taken motorcycles on a ferry to go across a major river. And so I definitely encourage you to be a part of that experience with us, is because it was unlike anything that we've ever done before.
It was really cool.
Yeah,
it was a really cool experience.
Neat. Yeah. And so this is getting us close to Fort Knox. You can tell you're pretty relaxed.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
I
don't know if that's sleeping or not, but it definitely
stretching maybe.
Stretched arm, relaxed on the back of the bag there, but as I was saying, that we're coming in close to Fort Knox in this area. We don't actually get to see.
Yeah, we didn't get to see any gold.
The actual gold.
Who knows if it's really there?
I know I labeled this the Golden Brick Road, but I don't know that it actually was a gold road or not, or if it led us to the gold. But it still was just an amazing ride, and being able to do this with our friends, and this was. Kind of for me, it was a little bit difficult because we'd had so many things planned going out on the trip, and now this was kind of us
making our way back
home, which can always be the tougher part of the trip because you're kind of like exhausted, you're tired, you don't really have things to look forward to, but we really tried to put things in front of us. So like doing the ferry ride, we actually go to
tried to have experiences for each day, no matter where we were.
Yeah, which really makes a big difference. And this is another view, this kind of a slowed down view of a beautiful area that we got to drive through. That was
just so beautiful out there.
It was on top of a pond there. But with that, I mean, thinking
Kentucky
through,
was beautiful.
I was going to say, what do you think was like your biggest highlight when we were in Kentucky? And you can't say bourbon.
I was going to say.
I can't believe you asked me that. You can't say bourbon.
Why can't I say bourbon?
You can, because I already know that would be your answer when you talk about Buffalo Trace. But no, if it's Buffalo Trace, let's go.
No, I mean, obviously the bourbon trail was fun, but and seeing the Ark was really fun. I mean, everything was so good.
Yeah.
It's really hard to not.
When they got the
Mammoth
wigwams
Cave,
too.
wigwams,
Yeah.
all the things that we did were so fun. Cave in the Rock that's coming up, not as great. You'll see later. That's just a spoiler alert for the next probably video or two down the road. But just being with our friends and having a great time, and totally exhausted when we got home, man. But because in a good way, like in the best way possible. It was such a fun trip. Took me a week to recover though, because we just were go driving 4 to 6 hours a day. And
yeah, we actually never stayed at a place twice.
Yeah, we never. Well, we did stay one place twice, but it was the first night and the last night we stayed at the same place.
That's correct. Yeah, that's
but
right.
Yeah. Not 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
No, wait. Did we stay at the casino 2 nights?
I was going to say no. We didn't stay at the casino. We actually stayed at the distillery house.
2 nights.
Where we stayed 2 nights.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank goodness we did on the second night, because that's when we had
the tire problem.
Basically ripped to shreds, and so glad we had that opportunity to do that.
More corn.
I know for me, it's more corn. For me, it was the wigwams. You know, we have another video on that. That experience altogether.
Mammoth Cave.
The way they have that set up. Mammoth Cave was also another one. Kentucky. I'm just going to tell you, you have some amazing places there.
Great
so
stuff.
if you're ever looking to vacation and you're thinking like, where should we go? Where should we take the motorcycles? I encourage you, go to Kentucky. Yeah. There's so much to do, so many places to go.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful to see. I mean,
so
you can see it from this video.
So much history, so much everything.
It's unbelievable to be able to go through this experience. And looking back on it, you kind of don't realize what you were seeing in the moment. Yeah. You know, you now look at these videos like, oh my gosh, how amazing that was, and how unbelievable experience.
And all the roads we picked were just incredible.
Yeah, we chose the smallest roads possible. Yeah, I think.
I think so too.
I don't know that every rider in our group was very happy with me with that, because there were some roads we had no lanes markings, and I know that kind of made a couple people nervous. Yeah. But
they were still so pretty.
Yeah. But we made it through, and they were great, and we really enjoyed it, being able to get on these roads that really take us to the back part of the country of Kentucky and Missouri on our way back home to Oklahoma. And so, the other thing I'm going to mention too is Coach Ed mentioned this on a previous video a while back on, if you get the opportunity to film it, you should. Like,
because you miss things when you're driving.
Yeah, whatever your camera system may be, it doesn't really matter. Even if it's filming with your iPhone, the experience of being able to capture that and look back on it. And also, I would encourage to fast forward the video as you're doing the motorcycle riding, because it really gives you a really true topography of what is happening, and how you can take the angles and the curves on the motorcycle compared to just doing in regular motion. So,
and honestly, these videos just started as we just wanted to really just record our memories with our friends, and it just has kind of turned into, man, this would be great to share with other people if they wanted to go to these areas, or they wanted to see like what riding with your spouse looks like, or what riding with your friends look like, and how you could make that happen. So this is that's the only reason why we put them up on YouTube, because we thought, well, others might want to share in this and just see and experience what we've experienced, and maybe then they go and do the same thing.
So we're going to ask of you, share with us.
Like and follow.
Like and follow.
Subscribe.
And give us and subscribe. Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
All this.
No, I mean,
the light.
Put some comments. Yes, touch the light, not the sun. That might be hot. But no, just give us some comments. Let us know what you think. What are you seeing that you're really liking from the videos, or things
Tell
that we
us
can
if
do
there's somewhere you want us to go.
Yeah, and someplace you want to go. We'd love to do it. And so we're getting ready to come to an end of our video here. We're going to kind of pan up a little bit so we can see everybody come together.
Yeah.
And then we are going to be in Owensboro, Kentucky, getting ready to head across another river, and going to jump on a ferry to do that. And so
there's another pretty church. We saw tons of beautiful churches.
Thank you for being a part of the Mild Hogs.
And that was the best night.
That was the best night.
We had drinks and got in the pool, and it was so relaxing.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy your videos.
Like and subscribe.